Hey guys, all right, so we are back with another Mascara Monday, and today I've got for you the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And hearing myself say that, I'm just going to check real quick and make sure I haven't already done a review on this. Okay, so no, we're in the clear. I have admittedly filmed a video on this, but sadly it was not uploadable, okay? So that's why we're here today. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara, okay? So spoiler alert, I've already tried this, okay? But we're gonna try it again today, and being the risk taker that I am, we're gonna try this today as well. This is the Milani Longwear Eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, up to 24-hour wear, waterproof and sweat proof, and is Stay Put Infinite Liner is what this is called. And the reason why it's for a risk taker such as I is because my eyes are watering today. Not terribly, but enough to make it a risk for me to try and put some of this on. So here we go. Now, I love me a good liquid liner. One of my favorite decades, I guess, for makeup is the 1940s. And I know they've used eyeliner before that, but that's what I think about when I think about a liquid liner. And so that's usually the look I try to go for if I use a liquid liner. Love it so much. So let's try this out, shall we? First, now I'm just dropping everything today. It's always easier for me to do the liquid liner before the mascara. So we're gonna do this first and then we'll try that mascara out, all right? How are you guys doing on a Monday? Let me know in the comments, will you? All right, so one good thing I think about this particular formula is that it's not drippy. It's not too thin and inky. It does seem, the brush is very stiff though. It does seem pretty, maybe gel-like would be the best way to describe it. The biggest problem I do have though with liners such as this, the well type, the ink well type, is that they are very, I don't know, it seems like they have too much on the tip, and I believe this is a brush tip. It doesn't seem like a felt tip. Yeah, it's a brush tip. So I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off so that we don't get too much. Better to have not enough than too much when you're dealing with makeup that can easily make a mess. All right, so let's just try it. And I usually get it as close to my lash line as possible at first. It is getting on my lashes though, and sometimes that can be a bit of a problem. And does anybody else have like these rogue lashes that grow like way high above your actual lash line? And you're like, well, I don't like that, but I don't really want to remove it because, you know, I need all the lashes that I can get. This is jet black, black as death. That's another good thing about these well type of liners is that they're usually very black. I had tried a different Milani liquid liner when I did my full face of Milani products, and it was more of a felt tip, but that one was really black as well. Yeah, this feels really gel-like. I mean, I guess technically it's a liquid liner, but very smooth feeling, okay? Not the best liner I've ever done, but they never are, all right? Let me come back with the other one already done so I won't bore you with that, and then we'll talk. So that was pretty exciting. We had a hot flash emergency and I had to go stand in front of the open window. All right, you get a real channel today, you guys. All right, so I also noticed that I didn't have any blush on. I was like, what am I doing? Can't I get it together? So I just applied a little bit of blush. So if I actually look like more alive, that's why. All right, so I'm gonna say that like, this is not the worst liquid liner that I've ever tried. As you guys know, like my favorite liquid liner is this one. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Wing It Superfine Eyeliner, okay? It's just easier to manage, it's easier to handle, it's in a pen form, has a felt tip, it glides on beautifully. It's not quite as gel-like feeling as this one today. Another one that's very similar that I also enjoyed was the Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner. Again, pen form. It says it's a brush, and it might be, I don't care. It glides on perfectly fine with no problem. I'll just give you guys a swatch just because. Oh, I will say though that this Maybelline one is not looking as black. Yeah, no way near as black as the as either of these other two ones. Whoops. Okay, and you can kind of see the gelness of the Milani one. Okay, so this is the Maybelline. It's looking gray. So if you're looking for a gray or something that's not as intense as a black, you might like this. This is the Profusion one. And then this is the Milani. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very gel-like. The only thing I don't like about the Profusion one, and it's not a deal breaker for me, is that it's just not completely matte. This one feels like the Milani one today. It feels like it's drying down matte. So that's what I usually like, but I will live with a little bit shiny liner for the trade-off of it being easy to apply, inexpensive, very black, all that sort of, and the tip is just, they say super fine or ultra fine. Yeah, super fine. It absolutely is ultra fine. And just for you new folks, a comparison. The one on top is the Maybelline, and the one on bottom is the Profusion. So when they say super fine, they mean super fine. I don't think it's necessary like to have that fine of a tip, but it is fine, and I do like that for ease of application. And let's just get, and then we'll be done. We'll be done. This brush tip is not flexible at all. So if that's something that you like, this is not flexible at all. And I'll check the package in a minute and just see if it has any information about that at all. So this is the difference between tips on here. So, you know, it's pretty comparable, I would say. But again, you see that little bit of gunk at the base right here? You're not gonna have to worry about that with something like this. And it does matter a little bit because some of the product was getting on my eyelashes. And I'm gonna put some mascara on in just a second, and we're just gonna see, because of the long wearing claim, if that's going to interfere with the application of the mascara, which sometimes that does tend to happen. So let's get the mascara on, and I'll just get it on, and then while I'm putting it on, I'll kind of talk about it, because again, I've tried it several times. And what I will say about this mascara, oh, and sorry, it's not brand new, so I'm not thinking about showing you guys the brush and stuff, but yeah, so that's that. I don't feel like it has too much product on it, but it does have some product on it. And I feel like since I got it a couple weeks ago, a little while ago, not too long ago, but it already feels like it's drying out a little bit more and becoming more thick. It feels like a moussey kind of a texture. The biggest thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't bond to your lashes as much as I would like. So it's not that it flakes off. It does smudge on me though. So maybe that's it. It's not as long lasting as I would like. That's really what I'm looking for. That's the terminology I'm looking for. It's just not as long lasting as I would like. And what's sad about that is that it's very gentle on my eyes, and I don't feel like I need to wipe the brush off. So it's a bummer when you find a mascara that's good, and I'm going to call this a good mascara, but it's not very long lasting, and then like all the other stuff just kind of doesn't matter if it's not long lasting. So right now we are reaping the rewards of super watery eyes when I was trying to do my makeup earlier. Every time I touch my face, anywhere in my eye area or my sinus area, my eyes will water, my nose will drip. It's just gross, like sorry y'all, but it is what it is, and so we have to deal with these things. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do for the other eye is I just re-dipped on the brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the excess. I do this often, so it's not an extra step for me. And a lot of product is removed in that way, but not too much, so that I have an empty brush. But it just seems like most mascaras tend to work better. And I don't know if you can see that, but because I got so much of that liner inadvertently on my eyelashes just from trying to apply it, it's interfering with my application of this mascara, which is a good thing. I already have like experience and some final thoughts, because if you were just watching me put this on, you'd be like, oh my goodness, look at all those disgusting clumps. And they are clumps, but they're actually from this liner. Okay, so yeah, this one's okay. For the price, I don't think it's great though. Now I got this a free gift with purchase, so I had purchased the foundation and the concealer, and they sent this as a free gift with purchase, full size, so that's a good deal as far as that goes. They also sent me a travel size, which I will probably be giving to my daughter who's away in college and give it to her to try. But again, biggest problems with this is it just doesn't, it's not as long lasting, it doesn't set down as much as I would like, which in turn makes it smudge on me. So if you're talking, laughing throughout the day, I smudged all right here, like right there, because of the smiling and laughing and such. But if you're a stone face, icebox for a heart woman that never smiles or laughs, you may like this, okay? It may not smudge on you. But again, can't give any guarantees, because if you sneeze, you will squint your eyes. If the sun gets in your eyes, you will also squint, which can give you that sort of, you know, fake smile. Like if you fake smile a lot, that could be an issue. And for you icebox heart ladies, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive in this world, right? Am I right? So yeah, so again, the smudging is a big issue, and the not setting down long lasting enough is an issue. To the point where it's almost like it, I don't know, it just disappears. It just evaporates throughout the day. Now, I know that's not the scientific thing that happens, but at the end of the day with a mascara like this, and I've had this happen before with other mascaras, it's just, it's like it's gone. Where did it go, you know? And nobody can tell me. It's one of those mysteries of the universe. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. So as a first impression, I would not spend my money on this, especially for how much money it is, but it's not bad technically as far as like how it looks on your lashes, but it is bad in the sense that it's smudgy. Okay, I think I've said enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.